Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Dennis, and tonight I'm going to be editing an image of the Andromeda Galaxy Messier 31 that I shot a couple of nights ago. So let me check the raw data. Okay, so we have three folders here. The first one has 150 items shot with the L-Pro filter, and the exposure length was 60 seconds. And we have here another 206 items, so it's roughly nearly 6 hours of RGB data with L-Pro filter. And here we have some data shot with the Optolong L Ultimate filter, which was 300 seconds, so 5 minutes. I will be trying to get some HA, maybe 03, I'm not sure, and try to blend it into the L-Pro data to get some nice composite image, maybe, we'll see. Good, so all these frames are, subframes are uncalibrated, just raw as they came out of the camera. It was shot at minus 20 degrees Celsius. And I used a Explore Scientific 102 ED scope paired with the 0.7 focal reducer and corrector, which is resulting in a focal ratio of f4.9. So it's pretty fast. I was getting some good data even on those 1 minute exposures, so I was pretty happy. So we'll see how it ends up in the more important part, which is processing itself. Good. So as you can see, I'm using PixInsight, and I have a couple of pixel maths here. I just remembered that I have this HA to RGB Advanced, which is a pixel math from Bill Blanchard, and I will try to use this to blend the HA data and see where it brings me. So yeah, we'll start with another set of processing icons, which is in here. It's named icons. This is a set of processes I am normally using. It's kind of my workflow. If you're interested in these, just shoot me a comment. I will send you the file containing all of these. So yeah, we'll start with WBPP. I will load all the light frames, the L-Pro light frames, and do some magic here. So M31. By the way, I think this is going to be a pretty long video since I'm not in a hurry, and I will be going through all of these steps, so maybe something like an hour. Good, we have 356 frames, so as I said, roughly 6 hours. Yeah, 556. So all of these frames are, I haven't seen them, I haven't checked them. I'm pretty sure there are some frames that are some maybe cloud rolled in or some big guiding errors. So first thing that I will do, I will just debayer those frames. Well, calibrate, do cosmetic correction, and debayer. Then I will load all the frames and check for bad ones. So we're just calibrating now. I have all of these things unchecked, just subframe waiting. Good, I will load flats. This is a flat for L-Pro. Good, and dark frame, 60-second exposure, minus 20. Good. The output directory is correct, so it's good. No bias frames. I will choose the template that I have for cosmetic correction. It's right here. And the mosaic pattern is HaRGB. And I think that should be it. No drizzle at this time, nothing. So in the pipeline we have, as I said, calibration, cosmetic correction, and debayer. I will hit run and it will maybe take like 30 to 40 minutes. I'll be back with you when it's finished. Okay, so I'm back. WBPP did its thing. It took nearly half an hour. So now all the subframes are calibrated, cosmetic corrected, and debayered. Good. So let me open this folder. Okay, debayering was the last process, so I can pretty much delete these. Just keep the debayered. Okay, we have 356 items here. I'll just scroll to the end. I captured the subframes using N.I.N.A, and I did flag some of these as bad, so I can just delete those right away. Good. We have 353 left. Okay, so now we are going to use Subframe Selector. Subframe Selector is a great process to select your subframes. Okay, it has two parts. I will just navigate to the debayered, load all of them, and select measure subframes. It will take a minute and we will get results in forms of graph, and we can view different metrics to pick just those subframes that we are happy with. Okay, Subframe Selector did its thing, and we have this output. So the main criteria which I like to use is the number of stars, because the more stars you see, probably the better guiding, the less clouds, the more stable atmosphere, and so on. So for the main criteria we will use number of stars, and we should have more stars than okay, let's say something like this, 3,300. And nothing happens. Okay. So yeah, it kicked out a couple of frames, which is good. Now we will look at full width half maximum. The lower the better. Okay, so we will filter some bad subframes based on full width half maximum, and I will use a value of 2.62 maybe. Okay, hit play. Okay, we will use full width half maximum is less than 2.6. Okay, and here in the top left we see that we started with 353 subframes, and based on the criteria we are now down to 317, but we are not finished yet. Sorry. We will use another criteria, which is eccentricity. So we see some high spikes here. This is most probably some huge guiding errors. Maybe I will try to open this frame. Look what's happening. Yeah, these stars are egg-shaped in this direction. So this is maybe some wind or something like that. Okay. So eccentricity is less than, we'll maybe use values something like 0.558, 0.55 is no, something like this. Okay, we got still 312 subframes. So maybe what I will do, I will get back to number of stars. So I said more than 3,300, but that's maybe a little too low. I should actually use 3,400 to get rid of even more of some of those not so good frames. Let's see where this gets us. Okay, so we are down to nearly 300 subframes. I think this is good. This is enough. Good. So now we will choose in Subframe Selector output subframes with a postfix of _A, and the directory will be right here in the approved subfolder. Good. Select folder and click the circle to apply, and we will now wait a couple of seconds for PixInsight to write all these files. Okay, Subframe Selector is done. We can now close that. I will have a look in the directory. This is the approved. Okay, we have 297 frames, which is good. Now I will just blink through them. Blink, just to see if everything is as expected. Okay, approved. I will select all. Okay, Blink loaded the data. I will just blink through the subframes just to see if I can spot something really bad. We got some planes and satellite trails and stuff. That's good. All of those pixels will be rejected by WBPP, so no worries there. And so far the subframes look good. we see some change in the background illumination as yeah, the background is getting darker as the galaxy was rising up in the sky, and then there is a sudden drop, which is the start of the next night. So that's all expected. And right in the end I saw some, yeah, it's here. These two frames, 362, 364. I think it was going behind some tree or some house or something. So the last two frames, 362, 364, I will find them and delete them. Good. Approved. 362 and 64. Delete. Good. We have now 295 frames. Okay, I will now start weighted batch pre-processing again. Now we will finally do the stacking. So all of the data is calibrated, cosmetic corrected, debayered, and we found and eliminated the insufficiently good subframes. So what's left to do is load all the approved light frames. No calibration now because, yeah, it's already calibrated. In here we will check image registration, astrometric solution, local normalization, and image integration. Good. Here in the calibration step, we will uncheck color filter array images. So WBPP won't try to debayer them again. It will treat them as monochrome data. So no debayering. In the post calibration, we will do drizzle in a scale of 1, drop shrink 0.9. To be honest, I'm not pretty sure. I don't remember where I heard or saw this technique. I think it was in the official PixInsight YouTube channel. Some tutor he suggested that you should always drizzle. In a rate of 1 time. So I saw that, and from that time I'm doing it. I haven't, I never did some comparison. So yeah, maybe one day. Good. The output directory is good. And what do we have in the pipeline? Measurements, bed frames rejection, reference frame selection, plate solving reference frames, registration itself, local normalization, reference generation, local normalization, integration, drizzle, and auto crop. Everything is looking good. Okay, now we hit run. I think this will take maybe something like an hour, so I'll be back. Okay, so weighted batch pre-processing is now finished, and it created the master file, so we're gonna have a look at that right away. All right. So it should be right in this master folder, and we have a couple of them. Okay, so we have the reference light frame, and we have uncropped. Yeah, this one and this one is uncropped version. This is auto with the auto crop, and yeah, we're gonna open both. Okay, what do we have here? So this is the auto crop mask. This is also the mask. And these are the integrations. So I am going to unlink the channels. And maybe do a little bit of comparison. So this image right here is not drizzled, and this is the one-time drizzle. I think it looks very similar. Maybe this drizzle one is a little bit softer in the details. Maybe a little bit less noise, I could say. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to work with this one. Good. I'm going to rename this to LPro. Okay. It's looking good. So now I'm going to do all the steps once again with the Ultimate data to get some of the hydrogen signal. So I will integrate it and I'll be back. Yeah, so I just realized I also wanted to show you this uncropped master file because it has all the high and low rejection maps. It's just interesting to see. So this is the integration. This is the rejection low. And this is the rejection high. Here we can see all the satellites and planes and stuff that got rejected during the stacking process. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So I just finished integrating the Ultimate data. I went through the exact same process. It took me maybe like 40 minutes because I was working with a lot less subframes. We ended up using just, I think, 27 5-minute subframes. That's resulting in 2.5 hours. Not much, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. So I will load the master file, which is this one. Okay, this is just a mask, a crop mask, and this is the Ultimate integration. Okay, now we have these two files and we must do some magic with it. Now we should do some star alignment just to make sure that both views are aligned perfectly. So the reference image will be the LPro. Sorry. The target will be Ultimate. Good. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so both images are aligned perfectly. Good. I will now close this view. I can rename this one to Ultimate. Okay, now for some cropping, because we can see that the star alignment process did create some new pixels, so we have to get rid of those. Okay, just a couple of pixels. I will save this instance of the process here so I can make the exact crop on both. We will lose the astrometric resolution, but yeah, that's fine. If I need it, I can do it once again. Alright, so now we should do maybe some dynamic background extraction, DBE, on both, because here I can already see some red gradient and some green in the corner. Here again some red. Yeah. What I like to do is to get rid of the stars first, so I can better see the gradient. So we can try to do that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using all of these Russ Grumman's plugins like Blur, Noise, and Star Exterminators, and I'm also using the GPU acceleration, so it's real fast. Okay, we have something here, a little blob that should not be here. Not sure what that is. But yeah, okay, no worries. So these are the L Pro stars, RGB stars, which we will definitely use for the final image. Okay, I can now do the same thing for the L Ultimate, but I will not generate star image because we will not use these stars. So I'll just get rid of those. Okay, we can see that the L Ultimate is really noisy, and here's the gradient I was talking about. There is also some kind of, this is the residual something from the subtraction of the dark frames. Maybe it was not as good as I thought. I will have a look at it later maybe. Okay, so now for the dynamic background extraction. I don't think it's bad, but we can try something like this. Target image correction will be subtraction. I don't want to discard the background model because I want to see it. Doesn't look too bad. Is it better? I'm not sure. Background model is not looking too bad. I think I will just skip this one on the L Pro data. It looks just fine. Okay, I can try it here in the L Ultimate. I think here we will have to be more specific. Oh yeah. Okay. So I will make the samples a lot smaller, and I will have to place more of those. And especially here in this problematic area. Okay, and the smoothing factor, I will try to lower that to 0.15, and we can see what will be the result. Okay, it's looking better than the first run. Yeah, we still have some gradient here, and I think I messed something up. This corner looks a little too bright. So I will add a couple of points here, and I will even lower the smoothing factor, and for this area right here I will maybe move it a little bit to the left to get some brighter pixels. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, this corner is looking a little bit better. To compare the previous and the new one, so for the lower left corner it is a little bit better, maybe just a little. I'm not too happy with the result, but I think I will actually go with this previous version. Yeah. Try to raise the tolerance a little bit to 3. And even lower the smoothing factor. Just one last run. Okay. This looks good, I think. Yeah, I think this is the best yet, but I will definitely put one more point just in here to see where it gets us, because I see a gradient there. Okay, it did something, but it's not so. Maybe one more here. Okay, this looks better, definitely. Good, so this will be the last version. I can get rid of all these. Yes, I know. Okay. Not perfect, but pretty good. I just realized I made a terrible mistake because I got rid of the Ultimate stars, which are of course needed for the blur exterminator. So I'm going back a couple of steps and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I fixed the problem. So I came here to the exact same state. I have the DB Ultimate view. Just a quick rename. And these are the L ultimate stars. Okay. So I will now recombine both images for the blur exterminator and noise exterminator using this, which one? Screen stars. So starless view, L Pro stars, starry, L Pro starry will be the name of the new image. Good. L Pro stars and starry. Okay. Ultimate stars. What did I do? It's star reduction, not good. Screen stars. Okay. Star replacement, L ultimate, and stars view, L ultimate stars. Good. L ultimate starry. Okay, let's proceed. Blur exterminator. I will just use the default settings, nothing complicated, maybe sharpen those stars a little bit more. Automatic PSF. Yeah, and about the corners, I have some incorrect spacing. You can see these X-shaped oval stars in the corner, all pointing out, so that is indicating I'm too close. My sensor is too close to the flattener. I will maybe add like a millimeter to that, but in the blur exterminator I will use correct first. So that is the suggested option, but it's not such a big problem, but yeah, never mind. I'll just wait for it to finish. Should be pretty fast. Okay. What a difference. Amazing. Just amazing. Okay, same here. I'm a little worried about those few stars. If blur exterminator is going to do such a good job as we are all used to, but let's see. Nothing much changed. I'm mainly looking to sharpen the nebula areas, if at all. It is sharpening them a little. Maybe here is a better view. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of a difference. Okay, now we use noise exterminator. I think 0.9 is a little too aggressive. I like to use something like 0.75, 0.8. So for the first view with the L Pro filter, should be pretty fast. Yeah, already finished. Let's see. Oh, what a beautiful nebula here. I maybe sharpen those stars a little too much because they are blocky. Yeah, definitely too much. But I will leave it anyway. It looks good. Not too bad. Yeah, no problem. Okay, noise exterminator for the other one. Maybe a little more because the L Ultimate view is noisy as hell. Doesn't look so good. Oh man, what a difference. Let's try a little bit lower denoise setting. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, what should we do now? I think now is the time for SPCC. No, that was actually before Blur Exterminator. Another mistake. Never mind, this will be a quick fix. SPCC. Okay, so here we have a little problem. I shot the data with L-Pro filter and it's not listed here. We have L-Ultimate, Extreme, Enhance, all kinds of stuff, but not the L-Pro. So we will use the Curve Explorer, and right here we should be able to find the L-Pro filter. Here it is, Optolong L-Pro. So you can see the bandpass that it lets through, and if you control and click another filter, I will just use the Optolong R filter, you can see that we actually have both of the bandpasses here. And if I click this colorful button, it says combine the selected filters. I will name the filter L-Pro for the red channel, and this indicates that it's the red channel. Select OK. I will do the same thing for green. And again, same thing for the blue. Okay. So everything is here, but now if I close PixInsight and launch it again, it won't be here. So I click OK, and some combined filters have been redefined. Save them. Yes, I want to save them. Now if I go to Filter Management, okay, I will try to merge with the default filters. What does it say? Merge current filter definitions with the factory default filter set. Yeah, that's about to merge the current filter with factory. This cannot be undone. Proceed. Yeah, why not? 186 filters available. So yeah, if I launch it again, it should be here. L-Pro R, L-Pro G, and L-Pro B. Good. So we should now define the region of interest for the background neutralization. So maybe somewhere where not a lot of things is happening, like here. and SPCC. No astrometric solution available. Okay. Script, image analysis, image solver. Yeah, it was shot with a 481 focal length. This is the pixel size of my 294 MC Pro. We'll just search for M31. Okay, and I'm using the local Gaia DR3. Okay, let's see if I can plate solve the image. So far so good. The image is now plate solved. We can use SPCC. Let's give it a try. So it's a success. We can now link the channels and use a screen transfer function. It's looking, yeah, not so bad. Okay. Now I have to use Blur Exterminator one more time. And after that also Noise Exterminator. If I remember correctly, I used 0.75 for denoise, I think. All right. So now, what's next? We should get rid of the stars. Okay, and here the same. I don't need to generate star image because my L-Pro stars are here already. Okay. I'm seeing some gradient here, purple in the corners and green, but not sure why that happened, but I think we'll deal with it later. Okay, so now for the more difficult part. We should split the channels . And for the blue channel, nothing changes. Green is the same. But for the red, we need to add H-alpha data in here somehow. So I will also split the ultimate data. Let's see what we got here. I see. Okay, now I have no idea how am I actually going to merge this, but I will try. We have these pixel math equations here, and one of those is the HA to RGB Advanced View version 1 from Bill Blanchard. So I will try to use that, see where it gets us. So mode is the Galaxy mode, so number 1 for that, star mode. Okay, so first things first, we have some conditions here. Your HA image must be named HA. Good. HA. Your starless HA image must be named starless HA. So, okay, we need a... This is actually starless HA. Okay. So I need to split this also just to get the starry HA. Blue one can be deleted. This as well, and this is the HA with stars. So this one should be named HA. It's so noisy, I'm afraid it won't work, but we'll see. Okay, third one, your starless RGB image must be named starless RGB. Starless RGB. So we don't even need the starry R. Starless RGB. Okay. We met all the conditions. Drag the bottom left arrow over to your RGB image. Over to your RGB image. Okay, so we also need a RGB image with stars. This is the fourth condition. So, starless RGB and LPRO stars. Oh no, these are the big stars before Blur Exterminator. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Ah, this is getting too complicated. Okay, so I need these stars. Yeah, I need these stars. Wait a moment. So we don't need this one. Yeah. Okay. I need these stars to have an image, star image. I will save these just in case. And this image I will duplicate. Okay, so I think now we have everything. once again, your HA image must be named HA. This is HA. Your starless HA must be named starless HA. Okay. Your starless RGB must be named starless RGB. And I should drag it to the RGB image. Ta-da-da! Let's see. It definitely did something. Yeah. It's maybe a little too strong, but it's amazing. Looks like it will work, actually. So I will just play a little with these parameters. HA strength. I don't think we need it to be strong like this. Increase HA region brightness. So maybe if we go like 0.8, it will be better. And brightness less than 1, it will be darker. So again, 0.8. Let's see. This will be image for the comparison. Oh, it's definitely working. I like this. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, let's see. Is it darker? Yeah, it is. It is. The color is not right, but it looks good. I think it looks good. Goody goody. Okay. I think we can work with this actually. Oh, this is nasty. This is some nasty noise from all these frames, but what can we do? What can we do? Okay, never mind. I will try to use this. HaRGB. Yeah, this one looks definitely better. So, what now? Okay, I think we will move to another workspace number 2, and also these icons. Okay, I will try to use Star Exterminator to get rid of these nastiness, noise and stuff. Not good, not good. Let's try the large overlap. It's taking longer, but with this GPU acceleration, it's really good. Yeah, normally it would take maybe like 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, it's still nasty. This is not the way to go. Why is this happening? Not sure. Okay, I will try to use DBE one more time. Let's see. Is it looking better? I think yes. Yeah, it's definitely catching that red nastiness. I think I need to fine-tune this. Color is getting out of hand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay, so we have now a nice composite image of M31, which is completely unstretched until this point. It's been a couple of hours I've been sitting on this project, but I think we are getting somewhere. It's definitely worth it. It's noisy as hell, but yeah, there's some nice HA data. Good. So I think we can try to proceed with the stretching. For that, I will use the GHS, Generalized Hyperbolic Stretch. I will just move the black point to the left. With the linear transformation. As Adam Block says, you should only leave just one hill from the complete darkness. So something like this. Okay. It's maybe still a little too far. Yeah. Way to go. Okay. We'll now just eyeball, move the symmetry point and start stretching and see where it gets us. Okay, not bad, not bad. We need to do some local intensity because the core is getting out of hand. So this, the local intensity will solve the issue. I am already starting to see some gradients, which is not so cool, but yeah. Okay, this will do for the first stretch. We'll be protecting the highlights a little bit. Okay. I will try to switch the mode to color. This way it will preserve the color as we stretch. Yeah, it's looking very good. Okay, maybe something like this. Yeah, good. Now I will try to increase the contrast in those darker areas. Okay. It just came to my mind. Why am I actually stretching an image that has stars in it? Oh, I know. Because the star exterminator failed to get rid of the stars. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. I will maybe try the screen reduction script later on. Okay, so for the stretching, once again for the darker areas. Okay, looking very good. Pretty good. Now I would very much like to get rid of the green tint that's in there. And this is the fast and dirty way, just using SCNR. Does the job, I think, perfectly. Yeah, nice. Okay, it's still lacking contrast, but before that I will try to use HDR Multiscale Transform to calm down the core of M31 and also M30, what? 32, 101, 110, 111, who knows. Yeah, of these two galaxies, even maybe this one. So no, how do I do that? First I need the game script. I will try to create masks for these fellas here. First one. Okay, something like this. It's a gradient mask, that's fine. Okay, now one more time for the other galaxy. I'm not sure even if there is some detail, but we can try. Yeah, something like this. Good, and for the core, I think I will use something like the range selection. Just to select the core. Yeah, maybe something like this. Okay. So we will start with the 31 core. Here we need to do some adjustments. I don't want to affect these regions and also these two cores, so I will have to clone stamp it out. How does it work? I don't remember. Shift click, control click. Yeah. Okay. I will also clone stamp out some of these stars, just the bigger ones. Okay, also this one. Okay, looking good. Now, to apply the mask. HDR Multiscale Transform. I will unshow the mask and maybe create a small preview, so we don't need to load everything every time. Okay, without any adjustments, just stock settings, I will try to use the HDR Multiscale Transform, and I can see already that it's doing actually a great job, but the core is too dark, so I don't remember how does it work. Maybe when I lower the number of layers, it just does it even more extremely. So yeah, this did brighten it up, and so maybe number of layers 8 will be better number. Yeah. So we can try de-ringing. Didn't do much, but yeah. We are doing too many layers. I think I need to lower that. Yeah, definitely showing something. I will even try to go lower and play with the other settings. What if I do 2 intensity? Okay, manual, midtone balance. If I start with none, it does something terrible. And if I go somewhere in the middle, okay, so I need to go higher. Oh no, not at all. Okay, so it's working the opposite way. This will get it a little bit brighter. Okay, I think I like this. Maybe a little higher. 0.06. Not too much. 0.04. Yeah, and if I try to light this, no, this was better. Okay, now I will just try to change the scaling function. Small scale. Not so bad, huh? Small scale 3, I will try small scale 12. Okay, it's bad. Caution 5. Alright, this looks pretty good. Compared to the original, I think we are getting somewhere. The other way, sorry. Okay, I will try this one. Let's see how it looks on the bigger scale. Oh, I'm definitely seeing a lot more of those spiral structures, but you know what? Yeah, I like it. I will save this instance. Good. Mask, remove mask. Alright, we are done with the core. I will now try this small satellite galaxy. Okay, so we are now working on this small satellite galaxy. I will delete the preview and create a new one. Something like this. Okay, we'll try using the same settings as before. And what it did, it actually brightened the core. Really? I will try it on a bigger scale. Yeah, it did. Okay, so number of layers, I will try 4. Okay, that's a little bit better. Is there some detail actually, some structure? I don't think so. Okay, we are pushing it to the limit, maybe even over. Yeah, something like this. I will use these settings on this small galaxy here just to calm it down a little bit. It's not calming it down, it's actually like diffusing it more even. Huh. Okay, I will skip it. Anyway, it seems there's no detail or any structure, so never mind. Delete the preview. We are done with this mask. For the last one, it's kind of interesting because this galaxy almost never gets some attention, but I know for sure that there is some detail in here. There's some dark nebulosity or some structure that we would like to see, maybe just a hint of it. Create a preview. Okay, I'll try to use the same setting as for the M31 core. And it's not so good. Okay, I will lower. I will do it like this. I will start over and see where it gets us. I can already see this structure just popped out a little. So I'll try different settings just to see where it gets us. De-ringing. Yeah, this is not bad. So midtones balance. When I set it to 0, it does something crazy as expected. 0.03, not bad. 0.05, even better. 0.1. Maybe it's starting to get a little too dark, but no. The Galaxy is lacking contrast, but I don't think we can achieve much more with the HDR Multiscale Transform, but I will try maybe a different function. Yeah. Yeah, it's showing a little bit more, but I think it's too dark. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I'll try it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay, delete the preview, remove the mask. I think we are done with all the HDRs. So what is next? We should do some curves work and also some saturation, but I still think that there is some residual green. Not much. Okay. So, curves transformation. I can try doing some basic S-curve just to increase the contrast a little bit. Yeah. All right, saturation. Okay, I will need to use a range mask. To increase the saturation because I didn't like it that way. Okay, something like this. It will also catch some of the larger stars. Okay, saturation, boost, yeah. The C component adds to the intensity of the color. It's nice, it's nice. Maybe a little bit too much of saturation. Yeah, something like this. Okay. I will now flip the mask, invert it, just to desaturate the background and also get rid of all these residual nastiness from the merger of the AJ data and the RGB. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Now what I would like to do, I would like to see some blue in the galaxy, but I'm not sure how to do it. I will maybe play with the blue curve a little, so raise it in the midtones and drop it in the darks. I don't like it, but we're getting somewhere. Something like this. Yeah, it is a little better. No. Okay. Yeah, it's a good change. No problem. Okay, I will now try to increase the contrast just in the galaxy. Subtle change. But yeah, I can work with that. Okay, changing this B component is maybe what I was looking for. I just need a subtle change. Maybe something like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. No. Okay, what's there left to do? I think we're done, actually. Not that bad. Oh yeah, we have some nice detail, really nice. Well, also a lot of noise, but we're working with just maybe like 6 hours of total integration, so yeah. Okay, I will try to load up an image I created on the first run, and it's just the LPRO data with no Ultimate data, so no H alpha, and I can immediately see that I have a little bit higher contrast in the galaxy itself, and the background is darker, and I kind of like it. Stars are a little bit more colorful in here, but I don't like the violet color shift it's getting here. Okay. Where is the mask? It's here. I will try to darken the background just a tad. Yeah, something like this. Thank you so much if you got this far into the video. Please remember to subscribe and like if you like my workflow. Feel free to leave me a comment in the section below, or ask any questions if you know something, some tips or tricks, or if you have some basic question about the process I did. I would be really happy to help you guys. Yeah. And thanks again. Enjoy the picture. I think it turned out real cool. Clear skies.